about fourth down, so let's see.
A coach, a successful coach, one of the best in the country, I believe out of Georgia, never punts. And that's what we've got for South Hadley. We've got movement. We'll see. Looks like a free play.
Yep.
And it'll be a first down.
Good job by South Hadley. That's a good job. And we've talked about it. We've seen in Wahconah, we've seen them utilize the snap count.
See what we got for a penalty. It looked like offsides on South Hadley. I believe that's what it's going to be.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty. That'll be a first down.
Wahconah. Meant to say Wahconah.
Yeah. Good job. Here you go. You look at it right here. They utilize the snap count. They got everybody coming. Got to hold your water in that situation, especially Wahconah, who uses a lot of snap counts on offense. Should kind of be a lot more aware in that situation.
Offsides against the entire defense that time. And first down opportunity here for South Hadley. And taking the ball was Brian Shippey and getting a few yards. Stopped by Marco Anastasio. It'll be second down and call it about 8.
See what they do here, 2nd and 8.
Kind of like a 5, maybe. My Syracuse math coming into play right there, Wiggy. My apologies.
That's all right. That's all right.
So ball at about the 38-yard line. Sean Rondo, by the way, the starting quarterback, broke his leg midway through last season and returned. He's number 13 academically in a class of 139 with a 4.1 GPA. Good for him.
Nice.
Here's the carry, left side. Shippey's going to go across the 40, steps out of bounds near the 45. Good job running there. And that should be enough for a first down or close to it.
There's that play. They like that play, the design play. They bring Shippey in motion. They give him the underneath handoff. You'll see it right here. Good job. He outruns his blockers a little bit. Good job on the edge by Bullock making some blocks. I think
Fitzell.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of receivers downfield making blocks.
How important is that on the high school level? I mean, any level, wide receivers making key blocks.
It's extremely important because when a wide receiver makes a key block, usually a big play happens.
But a motion move there. Rondo, the quarterback on the keeper, he'll gain 2 or 3 yards, set up a second down and maybe 7.
Yeah, and like we were talking about, when you see wide receivers making big plays, generally those are the guys that are on the 2nd and 3rd level. And when they're making them blocks, that's when you see those big 40, 50-yard plays. Because once you get through that line of scrimmage, you get through that 7, 8 yard, that what I like to call 5 yards, that contact zone. Once you get through there and you get to the secondary, when your receivers are making blocks, that's where the big plays come from.
And you please your coach.
Hell yeah.
Which is huge. Second down to call it 8. Straight up the middle. Nice run into Wahconah territory for a first down goes Riley Villeneuve. And the chains move again for South Hadley, and they're going here, down 3 with 6.5 left to go in the contest.
And what I want you to see, here Shippey lines up. They bring him in motion, and then they give it to this guy going right up the gut. Here's how they misdirection. They do a great job of that. Right there, right up the gut. They bring motion. You're thinking all of a sudden they're going to give that inside handoff, and boom, they hit you right up the gut. Good job by South Hadley's offense coordinator. Coaches calling up and designing plays.
Unfortunately for South Hadley, we've got a player down. Max Dowd, one of the captains. How about this, Wiggy? 5'11", 220-pound senior, and this kid's going to be a cadet at Norwich University coming up next fall. Kudos to that kid, and a thank you to him as well. But unfortunately, he's down, banged up right now.
Yeah, and that's the one that we were talking to earlier. Talked about he was going, he would be going to Norwich, and like I said, you never want to see anybody down on the ground. Hopefully it's just something that he can get back up, get back in the game, and hopefully he'll be all right. Kind of looks like he's trying to move that leg a little bit.
All right, we've played 4 games. We're in the midst and final stages of our 5th game. And coming up here on MyTV 38 next, the Eastern Mass Division 3A battle between Linfield and Bishop Feehan. A lot of tradition at Bishop Feehan. First time since the 80s for the Pioneers in the Super Bowl, and it's all straight ahead to decide the Division 3A championship. It's our finale, and it's got potential to be a fun one again. Lots of points perhaps coming in the finale.
Yeah.
It's been fun so far. Good to see Dowd up on his feet.
Well, now you're going to see Bishop come in the game, you know, because Dowd's obviously your starting center.
Would you wear that stuff when you played Wiggy?
You know, I didn't wear it. I didn't wear it, but you know, a lot of the kids are wearing it. Now you got a new center coming in the game.
Batted pass on the play on a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of Wahconah. Nice play there. Stepping up big time is Zach Roca.
Yeah, and the one thing I just noticed by South Hadley, come in, they're in shotgun, nice snap. So obviously Nicholas comes in. Nicholas does a good job of coming in, replacing Nicholas Bishop, coming in, making the snaps, because, you know, hey, you've been sitting on the sidelines all day. It's cold. Now all of a sudden, boom, you got to go in the game, and now you're the center. You know, it's one thing to go in the game as a left tackle or something like that. And
South Hadley's going to call a timeout and talk about things. Eric Scammons in his second year for the Tigers, who were 9-2 coming in, defeating Springfield Commerce on Tuesday night, 28-8. To get here to where they are, and they're in good shape here, down by 3 with 6 minutes to go, but on the drive. Well, it's the most unique show about the Patriots, and it's just for the younger generation of Patriots fans. Totally Patriots airs on MyTV 38 Saturday mornings at 10. It's the only program where students have a chance to talk directly to the Patriots. If you're outside the Boston area, check your local listings for the time and channel for Totally Patriots, and you get a unique perspective. It's a lot of fun. It's good for the kids. And it's right here on MyTV 38 Saturdays at 10.
Looks like Dowd's back in the game. It's good to see him back in the game.
Look at Nicholas Bishop, the sophomore. Hey, I played in a Super Bowl.
That's right.
You know,
I went
can't get the smile off his face.
Hey, when your number's called, whether it's 1 snap or 50 snaps, you got to take advantage of it, and he did.
Yeah, second down and 10. Pass falls incomplete. Rondo on the play falls just short of Villeneuve. And they'll do it again, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 here situation. What are we going to do? I think here we're obviously in a two-down territory. Trying to throw some passes out there. He's thrown a couple today, so
yeah, only threw 74 in the entire season. What do you do here, Wiggy? 3rd and 10. You throwing?
They're in an empty backfield. I would watch for the.
Oh, right into the hands, and here we go. Wahconah on the run. Zach Roca is going to get out of the 10, the 5, and pushed out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. Huge play by the Wahconah defense. They step up, they get the interception, but we've got flags all over the place.
Let's see what the call is here. We got flags everywhere.
54 yards on the return, but let's see if this one comes back.
During the run back, we have a legal block in the back against the white. First down.
It stands.
Yeah, at least the play stands. And here you're going to see he's lined up right here, and he's going to kind of drop out a little bit, which is pretty interesting to see.
Rondo with a
wrong guy
throw.
there. I see what, that was the wrong guy I did. But they had like a little tackle end game on there. Good job. Good awareness right there. I'll tell you what, good awareness. He's a defensive lineman, was able to get in the passing lane. Excuse me for drawing up the wrong guy, but just was able to get in that passing lane, makes a good play. Oh, right there, yeah, there's the penalty right there. You can't, on a change of possession, a turnover, you cannot block below the waist.
Oh, poor Zach Roca. Look at, he's just all giddy with the ball. I'm moving, I'm going. Although he needs a little rest here. Don't give him the ball right now. But that kid, that just made his life right there, that interception.
An offensive lineman, when you get the opportunity, a defensive lineman to carry the football.
So Wahconah will start 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line. Grogan with the snap, he's going to keep it, run right over the 40, 45. He's got some room, 50, midfield, down to the 45. We get a flag down as he goes out of bounds right about the 40-yard line. We'll see if this comes back. It looks like it may.
Looks like the back judge threw that.
No one seems happy, I can tell you that, on the Wahconah sideline.
During the run, pass, we have holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Let's see, that back judge threw that one. Let's see if we can see where this holding takes place.
Well, yeah, it's tough to tell.
It's tough
in
to
the
tell.
middle of the line.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. But you know, they got a better vantage point down there than we do, and you know, like I said, hey, you can't worry about the calls. You have no control of that, and that's what you have to do. If you're the Wahconah coach, you have to now tell your team that, hey, we can't control the calls. We got to go out there and play football.
Yeah, Gary Campbell telling that exactly to Lane Grogan, the senior quarterback captain. He's had a solid game today, and Wahconah goes out here. First down on the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line, with under 5.5 to go in this contest. Wahconah by 3. Grogan on the keeper, 45, nearing midfield, over midfield, gets a bounce. Oh, nearly broke it. Get down to the 47, 48-yard line of South Hadley. Moves the chains. It'll be a first down. Brian Hetty with the stop. Big stop right there.
Yeah, and you see Wahconah, and what they do, they like to line up in this formation back here. They'll wing to the left, and that's the way that they're going to run. You're going to see that. Good job. They got a good job on that wing. Everybody's blocking. They want to run that way.
And they want to run the clock right here, too.
They try to outnumber you at the point of attack, and you know, they've been able to do that throughout the day today. You see the formation. You kind of got your wing to the right. Let's see if they run right up, send them in motion.
First and 10 of the 48-yard line. A little movement and nowhere, maybe a yard for the Warriors. And it'll be second down. Wells with the carry. Looks like Tyler LeBombard on the stop for the Tigers.
And now when you look at Wahconah, you have the football. You're in a position where it's about eating up as much clock as you could possibly eat up here. So they have to know that they're in good field position. They tried a little pooch punt last time. So now, hey, let's try to get this first down. And if not, we'll see if we can punt him and pin him back in there.
Second down and 9 on the 46 of South Hadley. Grogan calling signals in the shotgun. Give over the right side and taking the ball on the right side just to the 45 as well. So he's met right there and knocked down hard by TJ Fitzel of the Tigers. It sets up a third down and maybe 7.
3rd and 7. You're in a situation right here. You want to let that clock run. Take as much time as you can. If you're on the Wahconah, take as much time as you could possibly take off the clock. Because if you don't get it, now you're able to punt, pin them back in, and try to milk as much clock as they can. So South Hadley won't have that much time on the clock when they get the football.
They've got 2 timeouts left to go here in the game as well. We're 3.5. Third down carry by Grogan. Breaks out to the left side over the 40. Goes to the 35. Down near the 35. But it'll be close to a first down. It looks like he's got a first down. And once again, the kid, Lane Grogan, stepping up with a huge play for the Wahconah Warriors.
And what you're going to do is you're going to see him hit it up inside. This run is designed to go downhill, but then he bounces it back outside. It's designed to go downhill. He bounces it. There's no one out there for contain, and it's a great job. He's able to pick up the first down, and that's just more time that's going to come off the clock.
Anthony Bullock had to chase him down. He faked out 3-4 guys there, Wiggy. Nice movement inside then out, like
Good
you mentioned.
By Grogan.
All right, so 1st and 10. And time is now huge. Under 3 to go here. Give over the right side to Wells. He's met and hit hard. It falls down at about the 35, 34-yard line as he was hit by TJ Fitzel, who's been solid all the way around today for the Tigers.
Now, if you're South Hadley here, you're in a position right now where you let them run one more play, and then you have to decide, okay, do we want to burn a timeout on the other side of the 2-minute warning, or do we want to just take it down and keep our timeout so when we get the ball back, we'll have a couple timeouts in our pocket?
You know, defense, we haven't seen many of them, but someone maybe perhaps has to try to create a turnover, strip the ball, do something if you're South Hadley. 2:19 and counting left to go in this one. It's been a good one. Western Mass Division II Super Bowl coming up next. We've got Linfield and Bishop Feehan, the Eastern Mass Division 3A. Get ready for that. Here's Grogan rolling left. He's got to throw. Ball is just over the hands, intended on the outside for Jordan Fisk, who had the big catch in the first half, and he nearly had another one there.
You know what? That's a gutsy call right there. You try to run a play action pass when you're clearly in a run situation. The good thing about that is that if you can complete it, he's going to be wide open. But the bad thing is if you don't complete it, you stop the clock for South Hadley, who now gets to save a timeout. Plus, they're on the other side of the 2-minute warning, so they will get the 2-minute warning. So in essence, they have 3 timeouts on them.
Third down and 8 at the 34-yard line of South Hadley, and we got a timeout. Wahconah is going to use a timeout here, and they'll talk about things. Big third down play coming up here. Wahconah holding on to a 3-point lead. We'll see if they can get it done here. Won the Super Bowl in 1998, 2003, and trying to win it again under Gary Campbell for the Wahconah Warriors. 3-point game. It's fun. And at 2:04.